A perfect love triangle is not which answers the question of, hmm, who should I choose? My best friend or my childhood crush? No, a perfect love triangle. It's the one where both the person
If we are one grain of sand in the middle of the ocean, can you try to?
A perfect love triangle is not simple. It forces our precious protagonist to confront their fears, challenge them, and ultimately change their entire lives for the better, I think. Our protagonist, Chihaya Ayase, Taichi Mashima, and Arata Bataya, found themselves in a deadlock, aka the love triangle. We know the story, the basic plot, so I'm not going to waste any of our time dwelling on it in this video. Before beginning the analysis, I would love to point out that the trio are individuals and not mere answer to the question of who's going to end up with whom. Also, we are going to look at the love triangle by answering some questions. And if you do not understand what I mean, go on and watch the video. Where it began. Let's start from the beginning. It all started when a transfer student, Arata Bataya, come between the friendship of Chihaya and Taichi. From the starting of the manga anime, Taichi shows sign of his evident crush on Chihaya, and when he saw Arata getting Chihaya's attention and praise, he became insecure. Not very obvious. If we dive deep in Taichi's character, we see Taichi's insecurity from later chapters started here only. He saw his position as the only one who can remember all 100 Waka poems shifted to a weird and transfer student. Also, he knows his mother's obvious hate towards seconds. So yeah, that also lead to his anxiety. Also, Chihaya, his crush, gives her attention to that same boy, going to great lengths as much as fighting him, her best friend, just to protect a newcomer. His anxiety journey began with Arata. Not very smart. Arata Butaya was a weird, shy, awkward kid. Chihaya comes in his life as a goddess. She talks to him, treats him as an equal, which nobody does. She even saw him as a god. Arata's crush on her started because of her nature, her passion, and her personality. Chihaya's crush on Arata is more or less can be classified as a godlike crush, similar to our, Loki crush or Taeyang crush, Tai Tai. By the way, Wee! She idolizes him, raises him to the top level. But it all began when Arata gave Chihaya her purpose of living, her passion. What I mean by that will be explained more later in the series. The only person she truly loves is Karuta. Yup, there's no competition. Taichi and Arata have a long way to go to compete with Karuta of all people. Jokes aside, that was how the entire thing began. The love triangle began. Stuck. In season 1 and 2 of anime, we saw Taichi and Arata roaming around to get clear on their feelings for Chihaya. Though the girl in question never shows any sign of love for either of them, except for her obsession with playing Karuta or her obsession with giving Valentine chocolates to Harada sensei. Well, yeah, all she wanted was to play with her friends Karuta forever together. Jumbled up, baby. But if we were to focus on why the trio is still stuck in this love triangle, the reason would be because Chihaya has yet to vocalize her pick. I mean, it's quite obvious she had already picked who is she going to fall in love with, or maybe Yuki Suetsuge is just waiting for the dramatic ending that she ended up Chihaya chooses Karuta of all people. And sorry for the rant. This was totally impromptu, not even in the script. That was stupid of me to just go and rant about what I think. Yeah, stupid. Fear. Let's see this one by one, shall we? For Chihaya, this love triangle didn't exist until the third season. She didn't know Taichi loves her or Arata for that question. But after the conversion with Taichi, her Karuta world cracked. And in her words, and this is where her growth as a character accelerated. Oh, I love this topic. She was thrown outside of her comfort zone and she grew. For Taichi, this love triangle shaped him, has always shaped him. The entire romantic conflict in Karuta has made the said guy grew to a much greater length. From stealing Arata's glasses to winning a match with him, I truly believe this love triangle was not for Arata or for Chihaya, but for Taichi, which I would talk more about in my secret blog. Check the description. But don't tell anybody. Yeah, back to the topic. Taichi did not enjoy playing Karuta. He started playing because he didn't want to be the one left behind and continued again for Chihaya. But later in the manga, when he quit the Karuta club and started playing again with Meijin Suo, that for the first time he played Karuta for himself and he enjoyed it. And that is how he grew with the love triangle. Lastly, to the four-eyed dude, Arata Vataya. He grew a lot, forming a team to learning his own Karuta style. Now that's badass. But as much as I'd like to think, Arata Vataya has the lowest impact of love triangle on him. Maybe he doesn't live as close to the source of his love, Chihaya. That's what lead me to thinking like that. That's how I think. That's how I see this. Overcome. Spoiler alert. In the manga, the final match for the Meijin and Queen title are going on, and Chihaya is yet to choose a guy. Taichi is nowhere to be found, and Arata is struggling to find his Karuta, his true style Karuta. Jumble words. While fighting with Meijin Suo. And Suo is back and he wants to win that match. Of course, Shinobu, too much watching Naruto. Sorry. Shinobu is struggling with her own match with Chihaya. Yeah, the conflict of the love triangle is yet to resolve, but I can feel it fading away. Chihaya overcome her fear when she saw Taichi and Arata fighting. That was an amazing match, by the way. And then hugging each other. But then again, so does Arata and Taichi. Taichi overcome his fear when he was happy for Chihaya and Arata for their matches and realized that was not what he truly wanted. So he chose his own journey. In his own words, Omi Chingu is no longer my destination. To Chitose, the old Taichi would never ever do that. Like, nope, never. Arata overcome his fear when he knew Taichi had his back and he get to play with Chihaya just like he promised. Isn't that awesome? All three have just overcome their fears. We talked about what their fears were, why are they still stuck in this love triangle, and now they have overcome their fears. The love triangle is going to end soon. And I have a very strong feeling that maybe Suetsugu will choose to not end the love triangle and end it up with this stupid tone of friendship like, oh my god, they lived and be friends together forever. Conclusion. Overall, I think the love triangle is coming to an end. Though I'm a Taichi shipper, one can't ignore Chihaya's crush on Arata. But then again, there is Taichi. So I won't comment on who is going to end up with whom, because it would kill the purpose of this video. It's Taichi, you bitch. Okay. But I would love to tell you that if you are here for only for the love triangle, you are missing out on many amazing things that the anime has to offer, like orgasmous soundtrack, or Waka Waka poems, both of which we will cover at great length in later part of the series. Yep, totally forgot to tell you guys, this is part 1 of Chihayafuru series. Today we talked in great length about Yuki Tsuetsugu's love triangle. It's a love triangle done right. Keep your eyes on, actually, you will just get hurt. Just turn on the bell notification for the next part of the series. Until then, Shanaru! Okay, stop. That was such a stupid thing to do. Also, subscribe, like, share. You know the drill. Yeah.